back once again, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. God, please make sure when you walk through that door, make sure you hit the like button. If you have not yet done so already, please make sure you subscribe. And you have not done so already, please make sure you hit that notification on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Unfortunately, Jordan will not be here today because he's down on the weather. So, guys, make sure y'all send y'all prayers and y'all positive energy toward Jordan as he continues to deal with his recovery. But he's down on the weather, so it'll just be me and Hakeem, the two duos once again. Hakeem, what's going on, man? What's happening?
Chilling was cracking. We here, man.
Man, this bring my old memories, man. I remember it was us too.
Yep.
But shout out to Jordan, man. Jordan been a great addition to the team. So, we really send off our prayers, and our healing towards Jordan as well. So, Jordan, make sure you feel better. We'll catch you on the next show, which will be Wednesday night, guys, at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So, Hakeem, even though Jordan is down on the weather, however, he still sent us a topic.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, this topic here, I didn't watch it. So you got to surprise me on this one. I didn't watch it. This is going to be my first time actually watching it. Go ahead,
I heard about it on the blogs, but Fresh and Fit had Nick Fuentes on their show, and he said the N-word in front of a bunch of people. You know what I mean? And nobody didn't check him on.
Did you say a bunch of people or a bunch of women?
A bunch of women, a bunch of black women. I was just trying to be like a little bit politically correct and not trying to be like, yo, but he did went off and said something like that.
Okay. Fake Sugar won't say a fake outrage, but of course we have a video that Jordan sent it to us. Of course, once again, guys, Jordan's under the weather. He will not be here today. So y'all send up and prayers towards him. And Hakeem, let's play the video.
Let's play the video. Shout outs to Sherry Bryan. Shout outs to Sugar Bum.
Kingish.
Sugar Bum, where were you at last show, baby? We missed you.
Shout out to Kendall. Shout out to Zid. Zid is somebody new. I never met someone here before. You saw him before? Zid?
No, where's it at?
Zed.
No, I never I didn't see that. Hold on.
Oh, he said, "What's good? What's going on? What's going on, big dog?"
Sugar Bum, I'm never lying. I was looking for you.
Oh, it's Matt. Hey, what's up, Matt? Matt. No, that's a friend of mine from work. What's going on?
Okay.
Seeing you, man. I'm like, who's Zid?
Let's get the party.
Go ahead, King. You were saying something?
I said, let's get this party started.
Let's go.
You asked for it and gave it to you. I don't know what you asked for.
How do you find that? What is the point, Myron? What is the point?
Bro, we're finished, bro. We're finished.
What's
Getting fucking canceled.
I heard somebody
the
say
point?
magic
I
word.
don't choose this when we come on the podcast.
Magic word 3 times?
What's the point, Myron?
Listen, man.
Yeah, Myron.
What's the point?
Myron.
I need to know.
I am not in agreement with this.
What is the
I don't
point?
agree with this.
What's the point? Hey, man, I heard somebody was saying the magic word, bro. Yeah, the
And y'all
point is
just
here.
recording it.
Take it off.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Can you take it off though?
Yeah.
And
No, I'm not
it's
taking it off.
disrespecting.
All right.
Keep it on. Keep it on.
We're
Let
gonna rumble,
everybody
ninjas.
see.
All right, where are we at here? Where are we at? I can't really read this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I can't really see through this fucking
That's
thing,
what they
man.
used to say too. That's why they made the holes bigger back in the day. Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid. Well, it's the
Stupid.
first time. Where are we at here? Fresh, you got it. I can't see.
Yeah, this 50 to fresh.
Yeah. Brandon, you beat Africa 101 a lion right now. If we didn't bring you here, well, you're welcome. Get this $50 to Fresh. Shout out to you, bro. Section 8 behavior says, calling it now. This podcast is going to end up in a world star by the end of the show.
I'm not going to go off for me.
I thought comment. It's probably for you, bro.
My God.
Fresh.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Don DeMarco, go ahead.
That was the end of the video. Sugar Bum, I love you, but we need to get something straight. Hello, those were not black men. One is from Sudan and the other one is from Barbados. Go ahead, brother. I don't before I get into that.
Yeah. So pretty much what like Hakeem was saying, this is my first time actually seeing the video. I seen a lot of people talking about it. I have not seen the full episode of Nick Fuentes on Fresh and Fit. You know, Fresh and Fit, they'll do anything that's controversial.
Yeah.
Just for the things, just for the views, clicks, and likes. You know, even though they're in our hometown, Miami, they're just doing it for views, clicks, because they know at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like Nick Fuentes because of the simple fact what comes out of his mouth. Now, let's keep it a buck. There was black people there, like Sugar Mom said, and also black women.
Yep.
The black women didn't say anything. Why
They
not?
did not. They did not.
So
They did not.
if you have black men on the panel and also black women, both parties was wrong in this case. Both of them, because none of them say anything to Nick Fuentes. But also, Hakeem, you got to keep it in mind too as well. We already created a culture where there's a group of men who we put in our music and also women, the N-word. So by him saying it, should he also get a pass? That's a question we need to ask ourselves. But go ahead.
So check this out. When Myron put on the Ku Klux Klan hat and Nick Fuentes said the N-word, why did none of the ladies get up and leave? I wasn't in Sugar Bump. I wasn't there. I wasn't there to protect them. I mentioned this the other day. I mentioned this. I talk about this clearly. You need to be able to do certain things if I'm not around to be able to protect you. Why are you going on a platform that clearly disrespects women? Tell me. It don't make no sense. None of them left. Everybody stayed there. Everybody there had some descendants of being from Africa or something like that, but nobody left. Nick Fuentes ain't feel he didn't feel scared or nobody was trying to get him. I'm wondering I'm wondering why didn't the girl leave? And listen here, y'all switch up too much for me. When it's Clarissa Hood, y'all said women should stand down. No, I don't want her to argue with no men. That's my job. I'm just asking my question. Why didn't my queen didn't get up and just walk off? Go ahead, brother.
No, because we create a culture where there is already accepted that we already having a conversation about the N-word countless and countless time again. But we do it to ourselves and also in our community. So we can't get upset when we have someone like Nick Fuentes say the actual N-word, because at the same time we do it among ourselves. So we don't show ourselves a level of respect. And now I'm starting to hear a lot of they are literally coming together and say, "Hey, if you're talking to me, I don't want to be hearing the N-word coming out of your mouth." That's what a lot of men are doing today. They're like, "Hey, I don't want you to say the N-word. You want to keep it to yourself, but don't say it around me." So if we create a culture like that, then we'll see more improvement. But as of right now, the N-words in our music, the N-words in our entertainment, and also the N-word is also on social media. So Nick Fuente feel like he's already feel comfortable already saying it because it's already culturally in there. Go ahead again.
We also gotta just take something into account. Like those guys up there wasn't they doesn't represent me. I stand 10 toes down. They doesn't represent me. And you know me, I don't say the N-word, but I clearly would never allow my sisters to go on there or my cousins or whoever to go on that platform. I know what they represent. Mind you, to give you a little bit information, their engineer is Haitian. Their engineer is Haitian. He doesn't represent us. If I seen him on the street, I would give him a piece of my mind. But we're nowhere near to check them. We don't know where they at. We don't know where the studio's at. That's the thing. Why should we go put that much energy? The $1 million question is this: which our beloved sister Natasha Vincent said. She said, perhaps those girls were paid to stay and be supportive of the atmosphere. That
Good
makes
point.
that makes a lot of sense.
That is a great point. That
makes it
made because at the same time, remember, a lot of their guests they do have them pay for hire. That's what they do.
That is true. Wasn't there a lady there who was not too long ago that exposed them and said she was paid $75K or something like that for being huh?
No, I'm saying correct. You correct.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Bum, I want to expand your mind and try to go the entire show without using the word dusty, dummy, bandit, fake, lying, stupid, broke, or hypocrites. Thank you. Just hear me out. We love Sugar Bum. She's gonna speak her mind. Now, thank you so much, Queen.
Yeah, Zed. Yeah, I heard that too. When it comes to the aspect of Fresh and Fit, how they normally pay their women to must be disrespected.
Zed, go ahead. Zed, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask everybody a question. Are those Black Americans, or that's an African and somebody who is from Barbados? Do they align with American views, or do they align with Eurocentric views? That's the $1 million question.
Nobody should be disrespected, even though you might be from a different culture, different continent. You still don't want nobody to disrespect you by calling you that. See, he didn't say the niggas like the way we normally do in the street. He said the ER.
Yeah, heavy.
Yes, that's the issue. It's not the niggas like we normally do. Like, what's up? He's saying the ER, so that's why he shocked people in a different nerve. But once again, Fresh and Fit is known for doing that. Go ahead.
I don't even they known for doing that because they know that their demographics is not 100% Black. 100% Black people don't watch their show like that. You know what I mean? They have their core following base, which is what it is. And the thing is, like, they're gonna do this, what they're gonna do. Here's the funny thing about this situation is, why nobody has reported their page? If anybody's offended, which they should be, why nobody has reported their page? Why nobody? Go ahead.
The man respects them. They got close to going on 2 million subscribers.
Yeah,
subscribers on man base.
But they think they think their demographics who listen to us is not people like me or people like a lot of us. You know what I mean? They have a wide variety of people. You know what I mean?
But I can't even understand something, but if it's culturally accepted, then they feel like what they're doing is not wrong because it's already there in the culture.
They just haven't ran up into the right person. I wish I would pray for the love of Christ, him to walk with a Ku Klux Klan down in Liberty City and see what happens. Even in a nice neighborhood, I would love to see if somebody's going to allow that. Not everybody supports hypocrites.
No.
You know what I'm trying to say? And she said, y'all only saying they're not Black men because y'all deflecting. No, we're not. They're not from America. They're not from America. I keep trying to tell you, they don't align with the views that we're doing. They're able to do that because they're not from here. One guy grew up in Barbados. The other one is from Sudan. He talks about not having water or nothing. He's not somebody I'm going to get. I say he's a coon. He ain't nobody I can be like, hey, we're going to have to bring him in the room and check him. I expect him to do that. Where I can't go find him to go check him. If he's in my face, he's going to, I could tell him that. Like, yo, fam, what you did the other day was not that.
But, okay, here's the thing. I'm upset at Fresh and Fair because they say that they quote unquote Black. Like you already explained that one of them is from Sudan, one of them is from Barbados.
Yes.
Either of them was raised in the United States. They were raised within the country they came from. However, we have someone like Nick Fuentes who already kind of got already like on the flip side that nobody really listens to Just Birthday anymore. I want to know what came on Fresh and Fair's mind to say, you know what, let me go ahead and interview this person, knowing that this person is very controversial. Because Nick Fuentes comes into a space where there is nothing but red pill rage type man where they always complain about women and always complain about certain issues within whatever they're facing or within the community they are in. And if I have them to come on to a space where they're supposed to be respecting of men, but then go in there and disrespect black men. So do they really truly respect black men, or they actually do disrespect them? Go ahead, Ken.
No, definitely, and we have to look at it and analyze it for what it's worth. Man, they've been doing this for the longest, but the community hasn't done to them what they did to what's that guy who was here who used to disrespect black women and black women got him up out of here? What was his name? The black guy. He's like deleted off all platforms. He was on Fresh and Fit too.
Bell.
Huh?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh yeah, he got it right on the money. No,
Yeah.
but Tommy Sotomayor, he talked about issues what's going on within the community.
But he was very disrespectful towards black women. He was going overboard, and he had to be stopped. And black women got together, got his page taken down. Not one, not two, not three, not four, all 5 of his pages. And then he had got banned off for OnlyFans, and I think he had some issues on Instagram.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean? So where can he make money? If that's the case, why nobody ain't doing nothing about that? They can do that because the people who listen to them is not 100% black over there. But a lot of people was listening to Tommy Sotomayor.
So women tend to operate differently than men do. Men tend to not take this on a personal level. That's the issue.
I'm like this. He says, I worked with him years ago. He became problematic over the years. Voodoo Boogie. Oh, for real? So he's been like that in even person, yeah.
Yeah.
It says it's possible that the reason he was wearing the KKK hood is because he's planning to run for government of Virginia.
No, but that's something even to be laughing about or even to be joking about, because I really faced that. Now we haven't faced stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, he said since 2012 he been working with Tommy in the back.
You see, and listen, Voodoo Boogie, and look what happened to Tommy. He demolished his whole earnings due to him not trying to comply, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Tommy was here making some money, but he could not stop disrespecting black women, for the love of Christ.
Because black women currency. I always tell people that. If you want to be famous or you want to be known, make fun of black women.
You're right though, but like, you know what I mean? Like the man got 2 kids and this and that, and he was just going about that shit a whole nother way. You know what I mean?
Because remember, what happened?
You said, why I got timed out? Who timed you out?
Yeah, I didn't talk. You know,
I didn't do that.
Huh?
Hold on. Is that your regular account, Sugar Bum?
She said, why y'all want to be echo chamber?
That wasn't me who did that. Hold on, we're figuring. Huh?
Out.
Who?
Fresh sound.
Oh. So hold on. It says crazy how the men quick to check women but don't come together when a man is wrong. Men don't stick together. They don't have plans. Sweetheart, we don't support that narrative. I would love to go check them. I don't know how. How would I check them? Motivated Vision. Voodoo Boogie say he still got money. He was into stock and other ventures. There was a Jewish dude helping him out. Echo chambers.
I think she's talking about on Fresh Sound.
Sound for sounds. Don't worry. Hold on.
What? No, but this is the thing. Yeah, stop timing people out. Unless they say something egregious or something that's gonna get the channel fined, then time them out. But if they're not doing nothing like that, y'all don't have to time them out. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing, Hakeem. Man, we tend to not stand on anything. You even we speak about this all the time, Hakeem. You talking about how black men,
Yeah.
especially when an issue like this, like stuff that transpired with Fresh and Fit right now, it's supposed to be a group of men coming together and say, you know what, we gotta get that channel taken down. They disrespecting us, bro.
Yeah.
Black
yeah.
people, they're looking for men to take authority, take lead, take leadership. But yet we sit back, we quiet, and all we're gonna do is just laugh about it. That's the issue we're facing. Then women say they say something like, oh hell no. We gotta react. We gotta take it all the way down. And that's what happened.
You want to know something? And I think like we got to look at it from this perspective. And Motivated Vision, I can understand men in general, their followers. Hey, Motivated Vision, here's the thing. 2 million followers, at least 85% of their followers are mainly white, Arab, and Indian men over there. It's not all 100% black. They promote to a different demographic. But I do understand where you're coming from. Exactly, women come together and get it done.
See,
we're not going to disclose that. We're not going to discount that. It's true. Y'all do come together and get it done. But listen, there's very few people like us here. We're talking about the issue. We're one of very few black men, if you want to say, who want to try to attack and say that what they did was wrong. We're not going to have Nick Fuentes on the show. We're not going to have anybody who disrespects any culture or race, especially women who are ours. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying that we're here to analyze. It says, you said this isn't the women problem to check them in. Listen, you're 100% right. So let me ask you a question, Sugar Bum. How many other YouTube channels is talking about it?
No, there was a couple. There was a couple of people talking about it, but it's not as big. It's not as in a big scale.
It's not as in a big scale. We have talked about it. We've shunned them. We say we don't support them. We've done many videos on Fresh and Fit saying that we don't support that. But here's the $1 million question. Motivated Vision. Y'all seen a little clip when he put on the hood and the dude in the back said the N-word. Why they didn't go up and leave? I'm not saying to argue with them. Why nobody didn't pick up and call one of their brothers to be like, hey, I need y'all to come down here and handle this.
Now ain't that but Fresh is right there? All Fresh were like, yo, man, chill. That was it. I don't know how much power do Fresh actually have on Fresh and Fit. Cause it seems like whatever Myron does, he don't really say anything. He just be in the back corner and just be quiet and say, okay, you know, it is what it is. And then he jokes about it. But I know Fresh probably felt some type of way, like, hey man, that's you tripping, homie. But I don't know how much power do he actually have on Fresh and Fit.
He doesn't have no power. Myron owns and runs everything. Myron has the money.
It seems like it.
Myron has the money. These dudes just got money and access to women. They are ones. Voodoo Boogie, you're right.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with you. No.
To making fun of black people or making fun of black women, it seemed like Fresh because the reason why I go to Fresh because on all the clips, the first person they show, they don't even show Myron, they show Fresh.
They do.
Because man, they're like, you're not gonna say
you're right. But you know the funny thing is, I never really heard Fresh said anything derogatory. Or maybe I might be dreaming. It's always been Myron, but I can understand Myron's sentiments against black people because he comes from a country that had to split in two because the Arab Sudanese didn't like the tall black ones. You know what I mean? It was a whole totally. So I can understand his sentiment for not liking us and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know, this is America. Every time I come here, he's harassing me and laughing. Who's she talking about?
Who are you talking about?
He said, and they knew.
Negro, shout out to you, homie. Thank you for coming by. And I see another new subscriber as well.
Yes, shout outs to you. Now, I want to pose a bigger question. You ready for this? Let's talk about this for an example. And I want you ladies in the comments to answer this. Let me read this. So what's the darker one name? The darker one name is Fresh. He's from Barbados.
You see?
He's not black. He's not black American. He right. The one is Fresh. He's from Barbados, born and raised. That is a British colony. The lighter skinned one, his name is Fit. Myron Gaines. That's what he called him. He has an American name, but he's from Sudan. He's Sudanese. So
but I was talking first person they're gonna think about. They go like, what? Look over the side and say, what is that darkest? I told you.
You're right. So look at here. They feed into the demo of young men who already have racial biasness. For any number of reasons, it's perceived leaders who are held premiumly accountable, aka FNF. The woman to come second, most definitely. But I want to ask $1 million question. And maybe Nikki Vincent, Motivated Vision, or Sugar Bump. Maybe y'all can answer this for me. And my brother, here's the thing. Why this is a show that has repeatedly disrespect people, especially black women, and has propped up the other women. Why do they keep coming on to their show? It's the same question they used to say about Kevin Samuels. They say Kevin Samuels' tone was disrespectful and harsh. We was telling people, okay, don't go on the show. Don't make him bigger than what it is. They can't, Fresh and Fit cannot survive without having black women on their show. They won't. But why do our black women keep going on there? Why that they don't blow up channels like us? Channels like us, channels like Antoine Daniels, channels like Daryl Long, there's many channels, or channel like Red Lipstick Vibes, Nikki Baby. There's many channels, or Sexy Red. There's many channels who promote, prop up, and support black women who won't do this, but why they're not doing it? She said they literally picked them off the street. Those are still our sisters, right?
And you got to keep in mind too, Hakeem. There's some part of women. There is some part of women within this space that's dealing with insecurities. They want to be approved. They're looking for approval. So, and the women they're getting, that people gotta understand something. One thing about Miami, there's a lot of insecure. There is a lot of insecure women. A lot of them would tell you that. Even women that lives here would tell you that. There's a lot of insecure women. They're waiting for their big come up. Fresh and Fit, who has close to 2 million subscribers, they know if you go on there, there's a great opportunity that I'm gonna get that notoriety I always been looking for, because I'm not getting it here within my city, which is Miami. So Fresh and Fit knows that. He knows the game. They've been on there a very long time. Now, when it comes to the aspect of Kevin Samuel, the thing is, a lot of women used to go on his shows because they felt like he brought a lot of value. He brought a lot of good content when it comes to the aspect of what a high value man, quote unquote, wants. That's why they would do it, because it was like, okay, if I go on this man's channel who has at the time what like 900 to a million subscribers, and he keeps talking about, and I keep seeing him having trending topics about the aspect of how women's supposed to act a certain way. This is how women's supposed to be. This is what high value man wants. Women that's curious say, hey, I want a high value man, so let me just go in there and let me ask him, because he quote unquote have all the answers. But go ahead.
Are you a muse? I love your handle. And is that a woman? Is that a woman or a dude? I can't see the picture. But are you a muse? Said something. Most people in these spaces make money off black women. 90% of people make money off black women in these spaces and don't give nothing back. Don't promote. Don't hire them to be bosses. Don't do anything.
No, I think that's just Jay.
Oh, that's just Jay? Okay. But here's the $1 million question. Why do our women...
That's Jay, gorgeous. Where have you been? She keep changing her name, but go ahead.
Yeah. Why do our women keep supporting these platforms? Listen, it's the same platform we in Miami. You ever seen that podcast?
Oh, so that's the name of the podcast. I've been looking for it. I was telling somebody.
Yeah, we in Miami.
Okay, that's okay. Go ahead.
We in Miami, so I want to talk. I want to mention him as to an example because he's a nice guy. He's a black man, but I personally didn't feel how the women on there was being portrayed in the questions on there. You feel me? Now here's something he had. What's the guy's name? Tekashi 6ix9ine, Baby Mama on there. And Sherry Bryant, you are right. They are desperate for attention. But here's the thing. I'm not hungry for money. So I'm never going to do a show or promote anybody in a negative light. Roni here, if y'all go to our back catalogs, majority of the people we interviewed were women. We interviewed women, promoted their businesses, real estate, tax advisors, all that. Majority, we try to support women here. But the question here, 90% of the women don't come here and support us. But the beautiful ladies who are here, and we love y'all, Jess, Jay, Sherry, Brian, and this, but I'm saying, why people want to go to a podcast like we're in Miami, no disrespect to the brother, but he's asking questions about, who you sleeping with or doing this and doing that. What type of question is that to ask a black woman?
But once again, that's what people like. They're doing whatever it is that's gonna get them clicks, views, and likes and subscribership. So that's pretty much what's going on here. And I told people that all the time. If you want, and I have conversation even on a side note with a couple of my friends, and I was telling like, hey, if they want to come big in this space, when I mean this space in quote unquote YouTube, degrade and make fun of black women. That's it.
Yeah, if you want to be rich, you're right. I love that you said if you want to be rich fast, disrespect black women,
disrespect
them, talk bad about them, do it because for a long time Tommy was voodoo boogie, and you could say that. You know what made me dislike Tommy? I had to inbox him one time. I say, fam, please do me a favor. Stop calling black women hyenas. Please stop. I say, fam, stop that. I say, you already got checked in New York. Somebody had tapped this jaw in New York. You know that? They had tapped this jaw in New York. I say, you be coming to Miami. It can get real hectic over here for you. We inboxed him because it was just an overboard in here. We're not here for that. You feel me? But he got rich and he still had a baby with a black woman. He had his son. Yeah. He still had a baby with a black woman. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. So the thing I'm saying is this, my queens, what do you want to be done so we can protect y'all in these spaces? The only way we could ever compete with a fresh and fit, so our word can mean a little bit, we need the subscribers. You want us to check them? You want us to go to war with them? We need the subscribers. I'm in Miami. Governor Ron is in Miami. Our show off ain't scared of no beef. I don't mind coming here to, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind coming here to support and protect y'all. We need the subscribers. Sugar Bum, don't give me that face. Sugar Bum, you say it's not your job to check them in, and you're 100% right. I'm here to check them. Yes, Motivated Vision, you giving me the eyes too? We here to check them. We need the subscribers so we can go in there and go to war. You know what I mean? They're sick in the head, is sad and drained. Y'all doing y'all job. Stay true. Most definitely. We don't care about trying to get rich. We want to create a balance here. And we want to just support.
Late. And fresh time.
Whatever.
I can't stand Sugar Bum. What Hakeem is saying is absolutely right. You can't go to war with somebody that's already ahead of the game.
Already ahead again. She said Albert and Preachers doing that. Foreign men had to step up because y'all couldn't.
The issue with Fresh Hakeem, I'm being honest with you, they have a lot of strong fan base. There's people I know who listen to Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
There's people I know who also say what they're saying is the truth. So you're going against someone that people are already pretty much already soaking in a lot of information.
Let me read this. He said, YouTube is predominantly me, and there are many other topics to get monetized and high engagement with. As interesting as we are, no one is getting brand deals solely off being rude to black women. Talk about it. Talk about it, Natasha Vincent. People are willing to learn. People are not willing to learn anything trying to be educated. You 100% right. Sugar Bum, they are from my city. Who's from your city?
I think you're talking about the content creators. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Fresh and Fit is in our city.
They're in our city. But here's the thing. I want to mention something. When I heard it, I was appalled about the situation. Cause in Sugar, put a one in the chat so I can know you listen to. So I want you to listen to what I'm going to say now, so you can say I've never said this. It says there's so much money in just doing Karen content. There's nothing funny than a drunk white Karen. You're right.
And we don't. The Karen channel, they will actually flag you.
They will flag you. And we listen. We don't even want to disrespect the Karens.
Yeah.
We're not on that. We're not here to disrespect nobody. We just trying to build a community where we get money together, we love each other, and we try to help. Okay, Sugar Bum, perfect. You're listening, so I want to say that. Black women are our number one supporters. We couldn't do nothing without y'all. Sugar, Nikki Vincent, Just Jay, and all our past guests. I want to say this. Y'all make us better. You make us think better. We here to support you. I don't ever want you to think that we're not willing to fight the fight to tackle down these guys. As we get bigger, we are going to do more. So you won't feel that there's not nobody in these spaces who care about you. You feel me? And here's the thing. We are kids of foreigners. I want to get that. We're kids of foreigners who appreciate what women have contributed to us and what y'all keep contributing to. I'm not going to sit here and say that there's no, in any success that I have now, prior in that, with the exclusion of Roni, my brother here, because he helped me get to this point, and Jordan, with the exclusion of them, I got to give them their props. With the exclusions of Corrine Stevie, she's a black woman, so she's in there, in Fresh Sound, Florida, and everybody here. Listen, I want to say this, and I hope this person do the restream and say this. Shout outs to Gore. That's how much I love you, Gore. You're not even here, and I want to say shout outs to you, because we don't forget about you. You black women are the quintessential success to what we got to go. I would never want to lose my fan base. I don't care if we don't make no money. I want to be here to support you and do what Albert preach, but better. We have more invested with y'all here than Albert preach. They in Canada. We love them boys. They doing their work. But we here to do work here for y'all here too. We can't do it and go to war and tackle these guys if we don't this. They're gonna get way more streams because people thrive off of negativity.
That is correct. Facts. Preach.
Think about this. You know who wanted to talk about this title, but he's sick today? And he said in the chat that we needed to talk about this. He has a black wife.
Yep.
He has a black wife. He say Nick Fuentes, and this was Jordan, our beloved. He has a beautiful black wife, which he cares about, and cares about the movement of disrespecting the women. And we here to be here to fight that fight for you.
Yeah, and that's why we always go all for black women, because in the beginning of our stages of chaos, when it was just me and Hakeem before Jordan actually came on the team, most of our interviews was black women.
That's it.
It wasn't even men. The men hard time. They didn't want to interview. Now there was men that came on this platform who we know on a personal level. They did it as a favor, and now
as a favor
teaching us game. But majority, if you go back and look at our catalog, majority of our interviews was black women. It was giving a lot of pushback. A lot of the men were like, "No, I don't want to do it because you guys don't have the normal variety." And we're like, "Yo, we trying to help up our."
Yep. Go ahead. You there, brother? Yes, a lot of men did not want to do interviews with us. And here's the thing, a lot of men charged us for interviews. You feel me? You want to hear something crazy? Every woman that came on our platform, did it for free.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Sorry about that, Hakeem.
No. Don't apologize about that.
But yeah, but that's a fact. That's exactly what happened. Real talk. Majority of the stuff that we have issue with was men. A lot of our men we reach out to, even men in our local community within the city we live in, was giving a hard time. But the women, yes, I don't mind coming. I don't mind coming to your platform. Let's have a conversation. Let me tell you what I'm doing within the community. That's why we respect them. Go ahead.
No, definitely. And this is the thing too. So from a love perspective, and from that, hearing somebody sit there and say that in front of a bunch of beautiful women, it hurts me. There was Dominican women in there. There was black girls in there. All the women who in there who felt uncomfortable was uncomfortable to us, because I know for a fact, and Sugar Bum, I gotta say this because to let you know, we don't want none of y'all to feel uncomfortable. But like I said the other day, I can't be there to protect y'all. I don't know what the studio at. So the best thing for us to do is when we get to a space, we're going to create a safe space for y'all to come to be able to talk and hear y'all stories and not to exploit y'all. 90% of these platforms who get these girls on here to make them look like dumb. Here's a number one question. I've yet to see them put educated black women on their panels, educated Hispanic women on their panels. Most of those girls on there are under 25. Why haven't they had debates with black women or Hispanic women who can chop them down, or white women who can chop them down?
Yep.
So you know, and that's the thing, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to have any women on there to challenge them. Majority of the women on there, they are our sisters now, and we love them. They don't want to be challenged. They know that the women who are willing to challenge them are not going to be invited on the show.
But how can you understand something? Some of these men really do deep down inside really do hate black women. So for them to do what they do is just a prime example of them like, okay, I really hate them. Like they hate them with a passion, and they rich. They pretty much getting rich off of you guys. Pretty much.
Rich ain't the word. I can't live without y'all. I don't get accept when you say I need you to step up. I don't feel disrespected. I don't feel disrespected when you say I need a man to make 100K. I don't feel disrespected when you say you need to get more educated. I don't feel disrespected, because here's the thing. With you saying all of that, you still come right behind and support us.
Yep. Facts.
You still take us at our broken state. You still even take us back when we disrespect you. Call you out your name. Have kids on y'all. I don't know no other woman who takes so much and come back and say, don't worry, baby, we're going to work through this. I grew up in the ghetto. And the majority of disrespect I've seen the women I went to school with handled, who are still with the people who disrespect them, fathoms me. I don't know these guys fresh and fit. I know Roni. I know Jordan. I know Yeah, I know. I know Cheeky Banter. I know Daryl Long. I know the guys who did. I know Just Hear Me Out. I know people who are married, who are respectful. He said, "Yes, this is the genius plan. Send an extremely white blonde-eyed male who always on camera secretly infiltrate the black community." No, Just Hear Me Out as my brother. That's our brother. You know what I'm saying?
He is a white man. Yes, he is.
He is a white man. We fuck with him. We love him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And, I got something in my purse for protection. But here's the thing.
You say Cheeky is a bandit.
Oh man, I don't know. He said charging for interviews when you're getting a long-term exposure is crazy. It should very rare reason to pay outright cash for an interview unless you need to fly them into a studio. You're 100% right. But it's funny you say this. There's something that I want to do that's a little bit controversial, Natasha Vincent, because I think that there's people who help people blow their platforms up.
Correct.
There's something I want to do different, but I have to talk to my partners first about this. If we have a person that's on here that's interviewed, especially for women, and I mean this, especially for women, he says, put me up there. What you mean? Hold on. Why did Neanderthal talk to me? He says, I don't you want help to change. She says, certain spaces I don't go to, I don't have the tolerance, and I want 100%.
Yeah, just Jay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to realize that too. Like certain space, it's just too much.
It is too much. It is too. Listen, I don't go into certain spaces because I don't want to keep having to have the conversation of black women submitting. I'm not with that.
Yeah, I rather deal with one sugar bum. I can't deal with I just
listen, you'll never see me in them spaces where they're talking about they're not submitting. I don't care about none of that goofy shit. You know what I mean? And yes, are you amused? You're right, and they can't live without us either. Most definitely, we can't live without your shit'll crumble after a while. You know what I mean? So
even though people don't realize, black women kind of drive the economy. People don't understand. Like black women do a lot of things, man. Like they do a lot of things, man. That's why I say you got to give credit when credit is due. Black women today are more serious about creating businesses than men are.
100%.
Even though it's but at least they're doing it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I bash them, but I get it because people they just don't like you, and that's what it is. When they don't like you, they're gonna do whatever it takes. Go ahead, Hakeem.
It says, to be fair, only goes as far as Prince Hakeem's, especially if children are involved. It makes zero sense for children to see their one parent getting regularly disrespected by 100%. 100%. Boundaries have to be set. Boundaries have to be set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Just Jay, I know. Trust me, I know. I would say right now you are calm. I want to keep you calm. Motivated. She is calm.
Well, definitely.
Calm. You don't want their blood pressure to go up. You want them to be calm and relaxed.
No, definitely.
I've been gave up on. I'm like,
yeah, but Natasha, Ronnie, you know, it just ends up cussing.
Yeah, that's what they do. They end up cussing people out.
We're about to replace the robots. Y'all remember the Terminator? Yep. She off the chain. I've been on panels and been attacked for being a fat single mother. That's crazy. But you see, the point about this is those. I don't know what those people's life experience is. And I don't know why would they attack you about something which that's not an issue in a lot of other spaces. But Natasha, I want to propose something that I say that something I wanted to do in the future. I say this because there's this thing where and listen, you know who I'm definitely going to check that I would love to check? Boyd Watkins. He has to, yeah, we have to.
Man, you don't like Boyd Watkins, man.
I'm gonna tell you why. He has benefited more off black women, but don't want to pay them. And he's taken ideas, domain names. He's gotten rich. Hakeem, that's all they cry about. Listen, Just Jay, it is beside me when I go to hear some of these guys talk. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Hey, Barry. So what I wanted to do, Natasha, what I wanted to do was this. If a person comes on our channel and they help us elevate the channel, and I'm talking about particularly on a video per se, because I think that there's a lot of exploitation and a lot of people don't want to share money. I am a capitalist, but I do have certain libertarian ideas where, let's say, for instance, in the future, if a guest comes here and depending on what the situation is, if they help, if the video does some well, we'll do some gain sharing with them. You feel me? To try to spread the wealth to, especially for women, where you know what I mean, people do get exploited, and we're trying not to be the ones to exploit people. You know what I mean? And this is the main reason why I feel for those sisters who were sitting in those panels. I don't know if they needed money or if they was trying to get their product line on, but they was in a very peculiar place to be sitting in there. And I would ask why haven't women checked those women for being in those places?
Yeah, and shout out to Barry White too. She's a very heavy contributor to the show as well. You know,
love you, Barry White. Barry White, I watch it. Listen, hey, listen, I'm subscribed, so she goes on late night. I get up late night to try to listen to her, to listen to what she's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. She's the crazy one. But we support people that support us. That's how the game goes. Man.
Oh no, definitely. She said, "Gotcha." Princess, I trust that.
Is when you were talking about Boyce Watkins. Why do you dislike him? My situation.
Let me tell you my issue with Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins had Vicky Dillard, a bunch of black women who contributed to the content. They helped him. Michi X. Those women came, blew up Paris Milan. These black women helped and grew him. He would not pay them. All the women had left him. He still owns Michi X's name. For what reason? I don't know.
Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah.
So what are you profiting off of women and don't want to pay him? And he does not want to have a conversation about that. But he's a black man who's using black women, and we need to hold him accountable. We do not support him here because we know he has receipts of him not disrespecting women. He had an all black woman channel that gone because none of the women stayed.
You know that I ain't know. Wow.
He did.
But then why did the black woman channel leave? Do you know why?
Because listen, he would not pay them. He stole all his ideas. Paris Mulan, a lot of these girls who had left him, who helped contribute to his content. And they, you know what I mean? And you can hear a lot about them, about saying this. And this is what I'm saying. Like, he's one of the perpetrators out of many in these spaces who needs to be checked. We need to shut them down if we have to do that. He's saying he's benefiting the black community, but I don't see where. His courses cost $500. Him and his wife live good. And a lot of the black women who worked with him still haven't been paid. I heard of one story where there's one lady who had got kicked out of her house. No, you are right. He is very intelligent. I'm not going to take that away from him. He has a degree in economics. He went to Syracuse. Yeah, he went to Syracuse University. Very, very bright man. But as far as his credits towards black women, it's low. Oh, shout outs to Sky. Whiz Kids, shout outs to Sky. Make your day, baby. From Sherry Bryant. She's been talking hella about you already making A's and You're already making A's the dean list. We can't. We want to see you. We want to see you with them degrees. We gonna ball out. Trust me. Listen. When you get your thing done, Sky, we gonna take you to Benihana, Sky. Oh, listen. Me and Ronnie, Sky, we gonna take you to Benihana's on me and Ronnie's tab, Sky. Big bottle.
Yeah, we'll take you to Benihana.
Big bottles of juice, not the bottles we gonna drink. Patron. We gonna drink Patron. Sky, you gonna drink juice? Maybe a little apple cider or something like that. Big bottle. Shout out to Sky. Your mother's fabulous.
Sky's like the person who's like, no, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Yeah. Shout out to.
But shout out to you, man. That's what's up.
You know me from Chaos Culture Radio. We rocking with you. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Be an exemplary. We want you to be better than us, Sky. Better than us. And listen, you're going to be better because you got a head start. You know what I mean?
Facts. No, but I'm not gonna lie. You shot me about Boris Watkins. I didn't even know that. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to his content because he do have good information when it comes to economics.
Yeah.
It comes to I didn't know he was doing that to black women. I'm shocked.
Listen, I was a big supporter of his till I found out he was stealing ideas from women. I say, this whole thing was built from black women? When I found that, I unsubscribed. I stopped.
Built on pretty much black women issues. How can you improve in the black community? So that's what, black single women as that. They should. That's why I say I'm shocked to hear
100%. 100%.
So. But the thing with the aspect of the fresh and fit, men gotta come together.
Yes.
And go against them what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying take their whole channel down, but he statement like, "Hey, man, don't be doing that again, man." But we don't stand on. Go ahead.
Listen, you are running 100% right. We need to send a PSA out and say that Queens, we do not want none of our black women to get on that show because you're going to be disrespected. We're going to stand by y'all, but you got to help us out to support and protect y'all. That's what that is all about. Sky, you got some more comments? Hey, Sky, love from Are You Amused?
You see how women support the whole time. They support each other. It's like a natural thing. Men, man, please. We would get into a million arguments before we even say, man, good job. Pretty much.
Listen, our goal here is we're so progressive. I don't know if y'all know about that football player who he is managed. I don't know if he's managed, but he's managed by an all-black run sports agency. She had just closed down $140 million for the guy. I forgot who that guy name was. But here we want to, sooner or later, we want to start producing all black women content here.
Yeah.
We want black creators, black female creators. You know what I mean? That is progressive, who have ideas that we can start bringing forth a little bit ideas. You know what I mean?
Not but shout out to God is Forever, because God is Forever to this day. She haven't been on the show. She hadn't, and we still review those content.
Shout outs to God is Forever. I love God is Forever. Shout outs to Erica, one of our first earlier guests. Shout outs to what's the Jamaican girl name? They used to be on the show with us a lot.
Is it Shanika? I forgot. Yeah,
I forgot her name. Irresistible Lips.
Yeah. Shout out to Irresistible Lips.
Shout out to Irresistible Lips.
Days we used to come on here. We used to have fun. We used
to have fun. Shout outs to her. Shout outs to the church girls from Port St. Lucie who did an episode with us. Shout outs to the church girls.
They probably still be watching, but they just don't comment. So
they just don't comment. But they help elevate us too. Shout outs to Corrine Stevie.
Yep.
Shout outs to Corrine Stevie.
The number one
She was listen. She did the first 50 episodes with us. Sherry Bryant, I love everybody here. Everybody is special. God loves you. Sherry Bryant, we love you, girl.
Yeah, we love you.
We love you. We love Sky.
We
love the We love you. We love Sky. We love your kid. We don't even need to know your kids. All I gotta hear, we love all y'all. We want y'all to succeed. We want you to ride in big Benzes, big houses, big bottles of Patron. Listen, shout outs to Gorilla Black. Shout outs to him too. I don't know him, but shout outs to him for keeping you kept and put up like a real man supposed to do. Shout outs to Natasha Vincent. What a great username. Yeah. Shout outs to Natasha Vincent. Queen, you've been here supporting us forever. I don't know what to say. From Montreal with love. From Montreal with love. I love you, girl. You a real rider. And you got pretty white teeth. You got some nice pretty white teeth. Beautiful smile. She say, Sky, you are so special. Community is important. Hakeem is an uncle and a godfather to many kids. You are right about that. And I was and I was a stepdaddy to many kids. It was stepdaddy season for me for many years.
It was.
It was stepdaddy season. I done been stepdaddy to a lot of kids.
Hakeem's one of my mentors. He like a father.
One of my mentors. Yeah, it's a couple young boys that's on my Facebook who I was their stepdaddy. So you know what I'm saying? We love the kids, man. That's why I say I don't understand when people talk about single mothers and stuff. I don't know. I'm Caribbean. I'm Caribbean. We never had issue with that. Oh, you got kids, bring them along. That's how I grew up. Oh, you got kids? Go ask about me. If you was fucking with me and you said you was hungry, I'm bringing food for you, the kids, and the auntie in there. I don't know what them other niggas is talking about. I'm Haitian. I'm cutting checks. I'm swiping debit cards. Matter of fact, I was bringing 2 to 3 boxes of Little Caesars one time. And listen, I was just dropping them off. I wasn't, oh, you ain't coming inside? Nah, baby, I just came to feed y'all and the kids.
Oh, man. You ain't lying. Little Caesar is cheap like a bug.
Yeah. I was buying boxes. When they would say, you know me and the kids over here hungry, Hakeem. When I get off of work, I'll be around there. What y'all need? You want me to get a gallon of milk too? Here a couple dollars. You not coming inside? Nah, baby, I just got off of work.
Hey,
I want to make
her stomach hurting. That was it, man. Hey, he a fool, man.
Nigga, listen. My mentors were old dudes who was from the 70s and the 60s who I was standing there on 15. He said, you make sure you get them ladies some money now. That's what the old niggas were saying. Make sure you get them ladies some money. You ain't gonna win by not giving no money now. Make sure the house is that refrigerator full now. You can't, don't be asking to go inside. This is what old niggas was telling me. Make sure you cut. He said, make sure you see them tires isn't full. You know the ladies don't know nothing about tires. You know what I'm saying?
See, I gave this one of the games. I'm getting the game for free.
Yeah. I'm giving you the game. This was the old, yeah.
One of the days, you're talking with kids, always find out how the kid is doing.
Basically.
OG, always find out how the kid is doing.
Natasha Vincent going to say something and I want all the American black women to listen to this. You know what? This is very common. In a Caribbean culture, men caring for the community, especially kids.
Yeah. It's in our nature. Facts.
Just Jay know what I'm talking about. Like, listen, I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what these people are talking about. I come from a different era. Listen, didn't care where you came from too. If you was Black American, you was Haitian, didn't matter. You had kids, them kids was taken care of.
Facts.
If we was driving down the road, I seen your son down the street. Hey, what's up, man? Where you going? Let me take you over here.
Yep.
I didn't care if your son was not biologically mine. I didn't care if your son didn't talk to me or he didn't like me. I still gonna show him respect and show love. A real man gonna handle his business. He a leader of a whole community.
Facts. Preach.
You see what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Caribbean men living in the community always holding down RP Pops. Listen, I want to share something.
RSP Pop.
RP, something personal. Bye. I appreciate everyone. I love you, Sherry Bryant. And the podcast, y'all been the best podcast. Thank you so much. Sky. Let's get it, baby. Thanks to your mama. Let's get it. I want to share something. We're going to end this podcast. That's to show you where we at as far as love concerned, as far as just doesn't matter what type of woman you are or where you come from. My cousin's father, there was a situation where he had met a lady she had a son. They didn't have nowhere to go. And he had put them in the house. And this is the Urban Noise father. This was a Black American lady who had a young son. He took them off the street and put them in his house, let her stay in the room. He slept on the floor, fed them, feed them, and took care of them. Did not want listen, had nothing to do sexual, had nothing to do with this. This what my cousin's late father had did to get the lady and the kid off the streets. And it's a testament to show that how we care about people.
Yep. And that's why it's so very important to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Shout out to Urban Noise. Shout out to Natasha. Shout out to Just J, man. Shout out to you, sweetheart, man.
Shout out to Just J, Queen.
I'm glad that you still listening. Shout out to Mrs. C. Shout out to you, Sherry Bryant. Shout out to Just Hear Me Out. Shout out to Motivating Vision. She be motivating my vision. Shout out to Barry White, man. Shout out to Liberate Show. Shout out to you, and also those that have been watching us on Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitch that have been watching us for a very long time. Shout out to you guys and also shout out to God is Forever because last time I missed a comment, but she didn't comment today. But I want to give you a shout out too because she also is also a good listener to the show. And what happened, Hakeem?
We need to give a shout out to Foreign Boy.
Yeah,
he's watching on Instagram.
Shout out to Foreign Boy. That's
Foreign Boy.
But
shout out
that can edit that man on that pimp game.
Foreign Boy. I love you, Foreign Boy. Shout outs to Foreign Boy and his 2 beautiful kids and his beautiful wife. Shout outs to him, a respectable brother. We banging Nicaragua all day here in Managua. Blue fields to the death for me. Nicaragua.
Shout out to Foreign. We knew Foreign since like high school. You get what I'm saying? That man, he doing incredible things, especially in Miami.
Incredible thing.
Yeah, he been doing. When I mean big things, like he working with like big name people, and that's why you should never give up on your dream because you never know where you may be at.
Never know.
Because we keep pushing, we're gonna continue to keep pushing. Go ahead,
Sherry Bryant. I didn't know today was your baby's birthday. Today is birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Listen, you should have let us know. We could have sent some cash apps over there for Sky, baby. We should have sent some Sky. Listen, your mother put the whole city on her back for you, baby. We didn't know that. This your birthday, young blood. We gonna take care of you. Don't worry. We'll take care of you.
But guys, it's also very important to go in the community tab. In the community tab, there's a Chaos Culture Radio T-shirt. Natasha already put Prince Hakeem new book, Black Love. So you know what I mean. Come and support the platform. We do greatly appreciate it. We on our way to 1K subscribers. Shout out to everybody, to all the new listeners. Shout out to those that listen to us on a daily basis, man. You understand that we really do appreciate it. Hell, we don't need a lot of people in the chat. All you need a good 5 or 10. You got 5 to you. We waiting on our way. So we really do greatly appreciate it. No, she said it's in December 26th.
It's in December? Okay. Still, it's your day then. It's still your day then. Listen, listen, Scott. I'm also a December baby.
Yeah.
I'm also a December baby. So if he's 26, that must mean he's a Capricorn.
Ken Dog too. He's a December baby.
December babies. You already know. So go ahead. Give us up.
I would say, like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. See, we love you guys. We can't stop.
We love you.
You tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out. Cynthia G. Peace.
Peace.